is actually a full 1,000 feet taller than the Willis.
Clarence Buckingham Memorial. That, see, I know Monroe. There with the first one.
Just a little bit second.
Feet high. These pillars that you see along the riverside, those are the style of architecture from the Bauhaus School in Germany. 6. Cooling glass building coming up to our right. This is for its cooling system, so it does not need a cooling. It is limestone done in the Art Deco. Square feet of space, 8 miles of corridors, and 500 showroom family. But it plays an important role in the history of 1922. It is a good that is built over the air rights to the tracks. That 13-story structure, that is over the switching track. But directly on our right is 2 north, erected over the air rights to the railroad. Beyond in the 1980s, they didn't like it. City Corp moved in instead, and they think that design is just. The area that we are starting to pass over to the right, this is known as Gateway Center. But they're flop houses. Of Mies van der Rohe. They built it. It allows you to put in 16 corner offices per floor. Style. This building is actually an office. If you look up towards the top, you'll see that it's done in a set it sits on. In 1860, that was the site of a temporary structure called the Wigwam. It follows the bend in the river along the riverside, but on the other street sides, it does follow the grid lane of our Chicago River. Now, how many of you have seen there's a miniature bridge all the way up to the top? Now, it is best to be avoided. That is because there's an upper... There's a building just after the bridge aisle, and that setback area. That is because it's from a time before central air conditioning. Section is 111 West Wacker Drive. That is going to be a 59-story. To our right is 77 West Wacker Drive, done by Ricardo Burchfiel Architectura and DeStefano and Partners. He is not a native of Chicago. We just gave him a job out here. So the thin tower to our right is Mather Tower, built in 1929. That is the skinniest skyscraper. And that former London guarantee has contest to see what the winning design would be for their new headquarters. Raymond Hood. We're going to go back. Heading down the rest of the Chicago River, well, in the 1850s, nearly 10%. Now all that polluted water was going away from Lake Michigan. Lake Michigan became the new... was the start of the fire. However, most historians think it was probably... Docking to one side, I want to remind everyone not to stand on the beach. They moved all of that freight traffic over to Calumet Harbor. Giant of the Chicago Skyline. That was built by Skidmore, Owings & Merrill, the chief architect of gambling, prostitution, out in the 1930s, his firm was distributed there. However, this was unsuccessful. We still refer to that as urban. That may just be an urban legend. Ham Fountain will be an excellent opportunity to get a picture of it. Arrow, Unas, on. They also have the skeleton of the Tyrannosaurus Rex setback chevrons that are kept. It is the 6th tallest building here in Chicago. That section there, the white building with these bird windows, that is pyramid. That pyramid is a 1,000 square foot ballroom. It's a ballroom about the size of a football field. Private residences, he often...
Get back to it.
Looks like it's a lot longer to get.
I think so, yeah.